Hey, what's going on guys? Nick here with a quick Marvel news update. So the Avengers Endgame world premiere just ended, and we're starting to get our first social media reactions to the conclusion to the MCU story thus far. So obviously expectations are sky high. The film opens later this week, press are saying it tomorrow, and reviews will be out tomorrow, the full reviews. Right now we just have social reactions, so I'm gonna read through a few of the best and kind of break it all down. So first up we have Peter Soretta of Slash Film, who says, "Imagine the best possible version of Avengers Endgame, and somehow the film still surpasses all expectations. I cried 5 to 6 times. It's the most emotional, most epic MCU film, a tribute to 10 years of this universe, and holy shit, the fan service in this movie is so good." Next up we have Mark Hughes, who said, "Avengers Endgame is the film of the year. If you thought you'd seen comics brought fully to the big screen already, prepare to reset your expectations again." Next up we have Beatrice Verhoeven of The Wrap. "So I just saw Avengers Endgame and you guys aren't ready for this shit. All the theorizing didn't prepare you for this. I cried a lot. I flung my hands in the air and screamed out loud. It's incredible." Next up we have Angie J. Hun, who said, "Avengers Endgame is an immensely satisfying payoff, and not just to Infinity War but all the MCU films that came before." Next up we have Kevin McCarthy, who said, "The scope of Avengers Endgame is impossible to put into words. What Feige and the MCU have achieved over the last 10 years has led to this gloriously masterful moment in cinema, and it's truly mind-blowing how beautifully paced the storytelling is. Perfectly balanced as all things should be." We have Eric Davis of Fandango, who said, "Avengers Endgame is a masterful epic, a true culmination of 22 films that not only concludes the story but expands upon it. You'll learn more about the other movies while this one unfolds. If Infinity War was the brawn, Endgame is the brains, and wow, what an ending." And there was also another reaction here that I just found from Scott Mance, who said, "Incredible, Avengers Endgame brings the entire MCU to a rousing, exciting, deeply moving, and wholly satisfying conclusion. It's a beautiful film, fun, smart, clever, and brilliant. Perfect blend of action, heart, and humor. This is as good as it gets. Greatest superhero movie ever." So obviously the consensus is very positive. Everyone's loving the film. It's got a very complete story that wraps up what you guys saw in Infinity War, expands upon that story, and also the entire MCU as a whole. So post your thoughts down in the comments below. How excited are you at this point now after hearing the first reactions to Avengers Endgame, and how many times will you be seeing it opening weekend? For more updates on Avengers Endgame and everything in the Marvel Universe and pop culture, be sure to subscribe to HN Entertainment.